I got a story to tell about a Manhattan lady that I know very well. She lives at 5 Riverside. Her name is Shirley DeVore, and she traveled around the world to meet the guy next door. Well, there was trouble inside apartment 29E, where Shirley's mother and dad were as upset as can be. They said, "We hate to complain, dear, and we don't like to grouse, but you're nearly 32, you should get out of the house. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. Such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells." Well, Shirley was 31, which she was loath to admit, and she had never been loved, which didn't thrill her a bit. And so she sat and she thought for hours on end. "I'll go to Chase Manhattan where I got me a friend." And so she borrowed a thou and called TWA and told her mother and dad that she was up and away. "I'm gonna travel the continent a month, maybe 2. I'm bringing home a huss if it's the last thing I do. I'm gonna ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells." She met a Londoner first, but they did not hit it off, 'cause every time she approached, he had a bronchial cough. And so she went to Madrid and met a handsome senor, but he liked to throw the bull and he was no matador. So she bombed out in Brussels, Mallorca, and Rome, until someone said, "Try Dubrovnik, dear, before you go home. It's the kind of a place where you'll be likely to fall. And the Tony il Congenti find the Balkans all ball. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells." That was sassy. So she went to Dubrovnik, and the very first day she found a guy on the beach who took her reason away. Yes, it was a love at first sight and such a beautiful scene. She said, "My name's Shirley DeVore." He said, "I'm Norm Savestein." She said, "Are you from New York?" He said, "That can't be denied. I'm on a swell Junior 3 at number 5 Riverside." 5? 5 Riverside Drive in New York. Well, that's where I live. 5? Are you sure? As if that wasn't enough, Shirley thought she'd gone deaf when he told her his apartment there was 29F. Yes! She was E, he was F, and they had not even met until she traveled the world to Yugoslavia. Yet he'd always been right next door, and she would never have known. If she hadn't tried Dubrovnik, she might still be alone. Well, there's a lesson to learn from little Shirley DeVore, who had to travel the world to find a lover next door. You girls who live in apartments, don't just